Hello everyone, it's Rita here, and I am ready to do a flip through on the journal that I've been making as the accordion style. The only theme I had for this was Mary had given me a napkin that was gray and gold, and I made the journal up from that perspective. I didn't put a closure on it because it lays really flat, so this is the side here, and I should have probably measured it. I think it's pretty much standard. It's like a little 8 3/4 by 6 1/2. Okay, and it's a hard cover, and then this is the spine, which is grown to. Let me undo this because it might have brought it down some. So standing up all the way straight, it is 1 3/4 inches. That's how much it has expanded, and there's probably more that could be put in here if somebody wanted to, but otherwise, you know, it lays pretty flat. So let's start with this. I have 2 tags up in here on the front. All this here, which is not a major thing for the front cover, but I thought it worked. So then I have all this lace. And then here's the inside, and this is the first page. This is just a journal card that I had, and I did a little flip over, and so that's holding that card in. Then on this side we have a flip here, and I have a journal card back here, which I forgot to, I knew that I would miss something. Forgot to sew around it, so I will do that. Oh, come on, go in there. I guess it's fine. You can journal here, you can journal up in here, and then you have another journal card here. And I don't think this is a pocket, this is just all glued in. Then I have over here a window envelope that I use to make this little collage, and then I have a journal card in here that you can use to write on. And then here, and all these pages I covered the background, most of them. There might be a couple because I left it for journaling space. Then on this side we have this design back here, and I have just some little pieces of ephemera, and then I've got 2 little journal cards inside of here, and this closes up. I'm not sure I did all these on camera. I think I did this off camera, so it'll be kind of a surprise then. This is one of the collage pieces that I did the other day, where I think it was Rachel's weekly challenge, and we just collaged the whole book page, and I did them all in similar color, and so this was what came out of one of those pages, and then I just sewed around it and put a backing on it, and a little tag up there. This one here is out of a vintage, well, not a vintage, but a botanical flower book. And then I've got this on the card here, journal card tag. Then on this side I have a ruffle here and a journal card that sticks in here. Because I put this on the edge before I put the ruffle, so I could put that inside. And then here's a little journal card. I think that's a Tim Holtz. And I think that turned out cute. Here's some journaling space. This is a little flip open, and you can journal here and you can journal here, and then there's a card that you can journal on, and then when the card is out, she is inside there. This was going to be a gray and yellowish or goldish journal, and then all of a sudden it became lavender or purple, and that's because of her. I put her behind this, and I just loved it, so I started to add in some purples and that color. Added lavenders and purples. And that just goes in there. I don't know, maybe, yeah, I think, yeah, I have a little bit of a purpley color there. Not as much on those pages, but then I did this journal card. I did this off screen. I had this beautiful lace that I got off of a pillow sham or something, and I have a whole bunch. And I just cut the little moffats out of it and glued it onto the front of this journal card. Something simple, but elegant looking. Now here I have these leaves. Usually they're in green, but I have a roll that is, it's called tan, I think, or cream or something. And I thought, well, I wonder if I can dye it. So I took my grape jelly little memento dye thingy, ink pad, and I put some water on a page and then soaked this up in it. And I think it turned out almost perfect as far as color goes. And it looks really cool. Okay, and then this side we have a little tuck there. And this is a little, oh, and I forgot to put something in there. I'll have to do that now. I should have went through this before I started to show you, but I was anxious. All right, I'm going to remember to do that. Let me just stick something there. And then on this side, I have another journal card that made with Rachel's a challenge, weekly challenge. And I just put a little invoice type thing in there to write on. I really do love doing her challenges because it's kind of amazing that things work out the way they do. Yeah, so that doesn't really have any writing on it, but it's a double-sided card. So there's a little place for journaling there, and you can journal behind it too. And then over here we have a flip and journaling space there, and then in here I have a journal card. Kind of hard to get out. This is another one that I did with the collage in the background with the purples, and so that worked out also. Getting it back in might be a little challenging, but okay, yeah, I'll do that later. Maybe I'll round those corners if I can. And then up here, when I made those corners the other day, I don't know what I did with similar to these here. I made 2 of those little corners to put on this tag, just because I thought it was kind of cute. Now it looks like a tag, but I had not cut it like a tag, but now it looks that way. Here's another, well, I did this one on camera, this journal card that you can see through. Let's see if I can find something. So there you can see that flower inside there. And then there's journaling space on the back of that. And that needs a little glue, but I'll go back through this before anyone purchases it. Here's a little corner pocket. Here's just a little part of a letter that I copied from March 23rd, 1948. And I copied it on a printed paper so that it would kind of be pretty in the background, but I'm surprised that all that color was picked up on the letter. That wasn't, I don't know what color the letter was, but anyway. So that is just tucked in there for writing, and then there's journal space back here. Am I getting out of screen because I tried to make this closer up? There's journaling space over here. And that just, in this little page here, I just took one of my book pages from this, it's called ephemera cutout pages or something. And I just glued them like that so they could flip over, and then you could journal here. And then I did the same thing on this one here too. And I like the pictures and the little messages. And then here's a journal card. And this is the hidden journal card that we did. That goes in there, that turned out pretty cool. I'm going to have to make sure I take a picture of that so I remember to do it again. And then there's, you can journal on the back side there. You can journal here and here. Little lace there. More room to journal. This was printed on to a dictionary page. I did that on my printer. And this is an envelope that I copied onto paper as well. And then this is just a little invoice thing from, well, it's not an invoice. It's, I don't know what it is. A check, maybe? Anyway, it's, this is from Pink Monarch Prints, her invoice page, digital. Can't talk now. This, I just had a little bit of that gray lace left over, so I took some of the acetate that I had from Jody, and I just glued it onto the acetate, and then I cut around it and sewed here to keep it on the page because I was afraid it was going to fall off. But yeah, so that just gave a little extra character. This is just something you can do. You can write on the back of it, but it's not like a journal card. And this one here is a journal card. Every time I turn around, there was another spot for another journal card. And you know, this wasn't a kit, so I didn't have, well, I take that back. This is gray sepia from Collage Type. All of these pages in the backgrounds. This one, I don't remember if that's part of any of her kits or not. Anyway, then on this one, I just put this doily, and I folded it over the top edge, cut this off and folded it over and on a piece of cardstock so that it would be nice and firm. And then this is the little notebook that I made. This is the napkin that Mary sent. I just loved that napkin. I think I still have a good part of one left. So that just sits right down inside of there. And then you can see how bulky some of these pages are. But you can write on this because there's just so much, you know, heaviness to these pages because they're cardstock. And then these two pages here, I think that this was out of one of Collage Type's kits, Botanical Woodland or something. And then I didn't like the way I did the corners where I cut them with the scissors on this particular design because it cut off this little gray trim. So I took squares, 1-inch squares, and cut them in half and glued to each corner. So it kind of gave the corners back. And then I did the same thing on here, and I did it with the purple colors. And you can journal here, put a photograph, anything in the middle. This was a fun one that I did. This is a butterfly here. There's like two glued on, and then they're just not glued totally down. They're kind of like that. And then I have this feather. It's a fern, not a feather. I don't know what it's made of, but I have a pack of them. And I thought, you know, I didn't want to cover up all the back, so I thought that was pretty just sitting there. This is for journaling here and journaling here. Then here I put a double pocket where I did the whole sheet, and then I folded it in half and made pockets on both sides. And so this is just a little journal card here, and this is a journal card here that I made with little a little medallion topper. And then on this side, the same kind of thing, this little card. And then I have this card here with the little lace medallion at the top. These are Artie Mae's designs. And then this is the last page with my little signature on there. So it's a nice size journal. So I don't know how many pages there are. Let's see, there's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. Is that 16 sides, right? I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 20, sorry, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. 32 sides. Okay. Oh, I could have done that times 4, right? Think about it. Anyway, so that's what we have, and I will have the listing to my Big Cartel shop where I will put this, and it'll be ready for a new home. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. Now, before I leave, I have just reached 2,500 subscribers, which I am thrilled to death to get. I don't know how I ever did that, but yeah, it's just fun to know that many people want to participate in my channel. So for the giveaway, I'm going to make another one of these, not out of this, but if you remember back when I first started this, I had already done the pages for another one right here. So I thought it's kind of fallish looking, but this is, instead of making it out of cardstock, I did use cardstock, but it's lightweight, and I printed on it. So these I had to cover every page that I did. On this, I don't. They are already ready to go. So all I have to do is attach them and, you know, decorate them and so forth. But I thought that would be maybe a nice giveaway. I think people would like to see, you know, how these pages look when they're, you know, put together. So I'm probably not going to share this on videos. I may do a couple if I find some new, or come up with a new idea for a piece of ephemera, then I will share it on a video. But otherwise, I'm just going to try to get it made and have it ready as soon as I can. So I would say you need to comment on this video so that you can go into the drawing. And I would hope that you would subscribe, especially like if you're just hitting this for the, you know, coming on for the first time. Subscribe and give me the credit for that subscription and a like, which everybody wants a like. And if you leave a little emoji at the end of your comment, like thanks for sharing, and then put a little heart or put a little smiley face or something, and that will make it easier for me to pick up you off of the comment pages, is what I'm trying to say. Okay, so I will know that you watched it specifically for, you know, a chance to win the drawing. Because I feel like I've done journals and then we pick somebody and they're no longer around, or they just stopped by for, you know, one look and that was it. And I don't even know that they knew that they were signing up for something. So the little emoji will be helpful. So I'll take anything on this video and I will put that in my list to draw from. And then when I share this on YouTube, when I do a flip through on it, then any comments that are on that video I will add in, okay? Because it was very difficult to go through every single, I used to do it like every week, And it just takes a long time to go through all of the comments. I go through the comments when they're originally there, but if I don't write down everybody's name, then I have to go back in and find them again. So just trying to make it a little easier on myself. And you don't have to worry about commenting every video. You just need to comment on this one and when I do the flip through. I hope that's easy to understand. Okay, so thanks a lot for joining me today, and I hope this goes to a nice home. I'm sure it will. I've got to obviously add those journal cards and do some last minute things on this. All right, so thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.